I can't seem to edit. What's going on? Well, hello. Welcome to the channel if you're watching. Let's see. Close that. Let's have a look. I want to edit the title because we're not flying to Dubrovnik, we're flying to Paris. So, welcome to the channel. We are flying the PMDG 737-800 from London Gatwick to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Sorry, Paris Charles de Gaulle. We're going to do a couple of cheats, if you like, to get this thing started up quickly. We've got a flight plan ready made, so all we need to do is to get the aircraft up and running. I'm going to have a little look around. Amazing quality on this build. So we're just stuck under here. Nothing is running yet, so the aircraft is cold and dark. This guy has just walked straight through a truck. It says Uber everywhere. It used to say HSBC. There's not very much traffic here at the moment. I'm going to put some on.
not going to do say intentions. So fantastic looking beast. Right, let's go inside and we'll get things warmed up. So if you're not familiar with the channel, we are MyAir. MyAir, a virtual, a bunch of friendly guys. We do informal ATC every Tuesday and Thursday evening from normally 2000 GMT. Okay, so the aircraft is live now. Got the APU running. Some fuel switched on. We're not going to use center tanks because it's a tiny trip. So while we're waiting for the APU, we'll get the flight plan in place. Electronic flight bag. Request data from SimBrief. The plan is already in place in SimBrief. So there we go. London Gatwick to LFPG Charles de Gaulle. So we're departing now. Let's have a look at the weather. I'm told that runway 08 is in use, so 0704 knots is the wind, visibility in excess of 10 kilometers, few clouds at 2,300. Temperature is 7, dew point is 7. Could be foggy. There's the flight plan, lots of waypoints. It's just over an hour. So, let's have a look at the OFP. Just some things to look at. Cost index 48. Fuel on board is going to be 5141. So let's do some ground operations. We can take the chocks off, close the doors, come along, close all, that should get rid of all the trucks, and there they go. So we're on gate 27 at Gatwick. This scenery, best freeware scenery in the world ever, and it's free from flightsim.to. Just type in Gatwick or EGKK, and having spent a rather long time working at Gatwick, I can guarantee it's very accurate. So, nice clear day. A crisp pre-Christmas morning. So let's get back inside the aircraft, because we were busy doing something. Okay. Make sure the doors are shut. We've done that. So weight and balance. We're going to do performance because I can import. So we know 08 right. There's the runway in use. Aircraft. We're going to import from the OFP. Import the weather. And we can calculate So all the takeoff speeds are on in. So V1 is 140, flaps are 5. So let's have a look at the FMC. Oh, we've got the APU should be running now. Indeed it is. Transfer power to the APU from the battery. Okay, we'll be coming back up. She could have done her hair a bit better. Come on. Right, so the FMC. The fuel should be loaded. Oh, that's rubbish. Okay, that's fine. We'll put in 5.9. Just a little bit of extra. Okay, back to the FMC. Oh, dual FMC up restored. So we're doing pulse init, position initialization. We are Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. Put in the gate as well, why not? 27. Okay, all good. The route is EGKK to Lima Fox Papa Golf. Flight plan request should come up with some brief. There we go. Oh, let's do that again. Select a route. Load it. Just waiting for this to load up. We'll put the runway in again, 08 right, and activate, execute. So then we'll do the perf init, 0 fuel weight, just click, does it for you. Cost index was 48, wasn't it? Reserves, half a ton. Actually, if we do this, it does it automatically. So we'll get the load here in a moment. Load. Everything goes in. Oh, only wants us to go at slightly before 90, so 19,000 feet. Transition altitude is 6,000. So execute. Some legs, not very many. So what we need to do is put the departure and the arrival in. So we're departing runway 08 right. Let's move some of these. So we're doing a Seaford 9 Papa, I think it was. There we go. No transition. Execute. Arrival. And we are doing one of the beavers. Not Justin. Okay, sorry, pause there. Okay, for the departure from runway 08 right, we're taking the Biba 9 Delta. I beg your pardon, this is the arrival. The Biba 9 Delta. And the transition. Trying to find a Pitax. So use Pitax on there. Let's have a look. Nope. Bye. Daughter going out. Initial base is B-backs, but it's not on there. We'll just execute that. Right, let's have a look at the legs again. Make sure there's no discontinuities. Looking good. Okay, we'll just go here, clear that, check again, execute. There, we've got a complete set of legs. Right, we are getting ready to go. Enable 250 knots, don't worry about that. We'll manage that. Okay, so we've done the performance. Done the weight and balance. All good. So that was quick. Right. We know the doors are shut, we've done that. Some charts, departure. Okay, so we're doing the Seaford 9 Papa SID. Which is not on there. Okay. So basically, take off straight line for 4.1 miles, then we turn right into heading of 163. And there's the Seaford beacon. Right slap bang in the middle of a lovely golf course. Okay, shall we get going? We're not doing say intentions. QNH, need to get that right. Okay, so the wind 0704 knots, QNH 1012. That's nearly there. There we go. That makes so much difference. Gatwick is 203 feet above sea level. We'll put TCAS on there because we'll forget otherwise. Okay, so for purposes of this stream, we're not doing things completely by the book. We're not doing a pushback, we're going to do a power back. So, I'll have the logo light on. Anti-collision should have gone on the moment we powered up the APU. So we'll have those strobe and steady. Okay, quick starting, packs off, left, right, isolation valve off, bleed valve on. The hydraulics on. We'll see about the icing in a minute. Okay. Start the right engine first, number 2. N2 is running. 23%, and fuel is added. You can hear it spooling up. Okay, the reason we're doing a start on stand is because for some reason in 2024 I am unable to do a pushback. So just waiting for that to spool up a bit. Steady. Let's click back, didn't see it or hear it. So, number 1 engine. Looking here, we can see it spooling up. When N2 gets to 22, 23. And the fuel on. Something we didn't do. Cruising altitude. But we're going to go higher than, we're going to go, say 23,000. Landing airport, Charles de Gaulle. Altitude is 343 feet, so make that 350. Okay, 2 good starts. Transfer power to the generators. Packs back on, otherwise we'll get all the passengers. Bleed valve off. APU off. We'll put this on, we may not need it. We'll be told. Okay, we are ready to go. So, Gatwick ground, MyAir 050. Push and start, stand 27. Let's have a look at here. Oh, they've left the cones lying around, they're going to get blown away. So, reverse thrust, full on. The aircraft is moving. We're going to 08 right, so we'll swing the tail round. A bit more. Right, ready for taxi. Normally, of course, we would be calling Gatwick ground to request taxi clearance. We're not using ATC. So, while taxiing, I'll set up the speed on here. 140 was the one. We'll go a bit higher than that. Flight directors 1 and 2. Initial climb, we'll find that out in a second. Uh, 3,000 to start with. We're going to set it to 6. That's transition altitude. What else to do? Navavina, we can put on straight away. Flaps 5. See the flap indicator moving, just here. QNH is set 1012. That's the fire station. It's a splendid day for aviation. Beautifully clear. A few clouds over that way. So as you'd expect from PMDG, the build quality is superb. Make sure we're steering straight. Every now and then we'll get a pop-up message to say that my GPU is not coping, suggesting I turn things down, but I'm not doing that. There's the Boeing hangar. This is completely accurate. That's the old control tower. I think that's completely disused now. It's a listed building. The current control tower. It's got other people around. I'm in Southeast Asia server. I haven't put transmitter on, or have I? I have not. Just in case anybody else is around and they want to know who's flying. So I haven't done a MyAir plan. It's just ad hoc. You know what we didn't do? Taxi lights. We'll get into trouble for that. It's quite a long taxi. We don't need all the runway, so we're going to look at there's nowhere else we can go now. We've left it too late. We've got to go to the end almost. We're going to cut across 8 left at the next intersection. So we're going to use less runway. We'll go straight across 8 left onto the Fox Romeo. Hold, 08 right. We're not doing ATC, we're pretending there's nobody else about. So this is not strictly loud. Oh no! Okay, close your eyes a second. Should have gone up to this. Just going to go across a little bit of grass here. If I do that, we've got daisies in December. Okay, we're ready to go. So both throttles to idle. The toga button. Before we do that, we'll put auto throttle on. Toga button. And we're spooling up. very light. E1, rotate, gear up. Okay, we hit the autopilot button straight away. There we go. Okay, you can take the flaps back one. VNav is on. Gear is up. And flaps all the way down to 0. So the 737-800 there. I chose PMDG livery. There's many others that I could have chosen. I just thought I'll stay neutral. Ah, look at this scenery. Just check on the live stream, see if it's still working. It is indeed. I'll take that off screen. And back to the sim. How good is this? Okay, we're at 6,000 feet, that's what we planned. I forgot to do something, didn't I? I forgot to put the cruise level in. Oh, did I? Cruise 190. Okay, that's high enough. So we'll dial that in. Okay, we're only meant to be at 5,000 for a little bit. That's interesting. I'm just looking at the live stream and I'm a good 15 minutes behind. Interesting. Okay, so we've got a little way to go. It's one thing I've always noticed in the UK, the air traffic is kept fairly low until it's clear of the coast. Right then, where is the chart? Okay, so we're almost at the end of the SID. Maximum 250 knots, 6,000 feet. 250 indicated. Is that moving? It is indeed. So here it says between 5,000 and 6,000. On that little nav map. Might drive that across. There we go. So we're going to do a little left turn now. At the end of the SID. So Wafu is the next waypoint. Altitude at Wafu 132, so we can do level change now. And the aeroplane will start climbing. There it goes. Cloud building up. Anything we should know about here? All good. Oh, we forgot the landing lights. We'll leave them off now. Put the taxi light off. She doesn't do a lot. That's because she's pilot monitoring. Okay, we are above transition altitude. 10,000 feet. So the landing lights would come off now anyway, had we put them on. Should we see if anything's happening down the back? Beautifully made. Paint job, superb. As you'd expect from PMBG. Oh, and if you're a loyal customer, it should only cost you $30. So, we are 2-class configuration, business class. Through the curtain. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 4. leather seats. Galley. Oh well, how about that? What does this say? Squeeze handle to talk. Great. Bit of turbulence there. Back inside. So we are at flight level 190 or 19,000 feet. A good time to go get yourself a cup of coffee. $12.20 is correct. It seems the instruments are all sharper, everything is slightly improved on the 2020 version. The fuel 4.7 remaining, slightly more in the right tank than there is in the left because the APU takes from the left. Fuel flow is more into the left, from the left than it is from the right. So, is the APU off? It is indeed. Okay. Centre pump's not used because there's no fuel in the centre tanks. Let's increase the range a bit. Big right hand turn coming up. You pretty much do a tour of France when you're flying into Charles de Gaulle. Another 737-800. Let's see what aircraft type that one is. Daddy Plump. Hello Daddy Plump. And there's several ahead of us. A350, Nelson Leap, NATO 5. Seems to be it. So we are on the Southeast Asia server. Abiba 9 Delta. Shall we put some more traffic on? Shall we have FSLTL? Okay. It says it's running. Let's restart it. Yes. Start it. And it hasn't started. Oh, we've got two versions of it. There's an update. Not looking good. There we go. So, little nav map I've lost now as well. Okay, we're heading up to the French coast, as you can see. A few other aircraft around. The orange ones are mostly FSLTL. We'll start FSUIPC. If you flew in a straight line from Gatwick to Paris, it would take you about 30 minutes. So we need to look at setting. Oh, it's getting cloudy. So in about 20-30 miles or so, we're going to be descending 70 miles. So we're going to put in flight level 100, 10,000 feet. Do that now. It won't change. But the VNAV will change it for us as long as we put the VNAV on. Okay, so when the aircraft deems it necessary, we will descend. So the waypoint we need to be at will be Koliv. So that's just about here. So in a straight line that would be 40 miles away. But we've got this big loop to do. So VNAV will make us descend. In progress. Top of descent 41 nautical miles. Route data, we didn't do the route data. Winds request. And load them. and execute. What have we lost? There we go. So it's still using more from the left tank than it is from the right. It was 0.01 difference, it's now 0.0, oh it is 1.01. Forecast uplink ready, thank you, done that. So now we have all the wind direction and speed. But not all of them. It's gone. Why are they going? So, do you prefer the internal view or the external view? Let's have a look at the maps. Need to get ready for the arrival. So the arrival, LFPG, Charles de Gaulle, star. The B-bar. Nine Delta. That one there. So we're already on the map. You can see that would be a straight line. $50 miles. A straight line. So straight into 8 right. And we're climbing for some reason. Not going very fast, only 689. And there's nothing to see out of the window. Great. Apart from these guys. Lord Nimon. Doesn't tell us what he's flying. Is the cloud clearing a bit? Let's catch the weather for okay, wind is 1007 knots, 9,000 meters, broken 500, broken 2,900, temperature is 9, dew point is 8, and QNH 1013. So we're landing 08 right. More aircraft. I think they're at Charles de Gaulle. No, that's the same too. So we should begin our descent very shortly. Okay, we are top of descent according to this. So watch this needle go down in a second. In case you didn't know, Charles de Gaulle is 392. Transition altitude is given by HEC. And here we go, descending now. We're pretty much on a straight line now into Charles de Gaulle. Got a bit of a kink right and left. So Mopar, flight level 100, see the green banana. So the aircraft is managing this perfectly. It's not told us to decelerate yet, but we're only doing 0.508. Oh, there's a gap in the cloud. Ah, Lord Nimon is moving. Clouds are looking pretty good. There's a huge great thunderhead there. Towering cumulonimbus. Black as your hat over here. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Now there is a right turn. So hopefully we're going to avoid that. Well, we might as well take this down to 4,000 because so the banana, the green banana, will be telling us when we're going to reach the altitude that is set in the MCP. We now will manage that. Aircraft slowing down nicely on its own as well. Bossman 69. It's a new one. Virtual wind. Who are those guys? I'd like to turn right before we go through that thundercloud. So we're going to turn right in about 15 miles time. Right, so this aircraft so far has performed beautifully, despite me. Could do with a cup of tea. The hosties are not doing their job. Okay, 11,000, just past 12,000. Please turn right before the cloud. That's not what we want. Okay, we're recording the approach on the flight recorder. Oh my goodness. Taking us straight into that cloud. 0.448. Oh lordy. So on the chart, we're at Mopar. That's the end of the star apparently, so let's have a look at the approach. Where we are now. Did you notice the right turn? I didn't. It feels like we're going quite fast. Snappy Anya. Oh, right through it. I'm hoping we're going to break cover soon. Broken at 600 feet, broken at 4,000 feet. Oh dear. Wind is the same, 1007 knots. So zoom that in a bit. So I go 8 right. Well, it doesn't say that it's raining, but this is getting worse and worse. The QNH is 1013. $7,500 feet. It's ghostly. Okay. Just too much. Okay, 10 miles to a left turn to line us up. Still going quite fast. Engines are pretty much idle. So I haven't used any fuel for a bit. Resource usage exceeds GPU memory. I'm not going to do that. Oh, 747. Okay. $5,000 feet or above. Approach VREF not selected. What are you talking about? Oh no! Drag required. I'm expecting that. Approach VREF, so 143, 148, 40. The computer doesn't know. Better. Drag required, we've got the speed brakes out. We should be straight in. Should we try approach? Okay, you can see here we're almost on the centre line and we are at the right height. Speed down, it was 148 wasn't it, so we've got a 150. No, can't achieve that. Okay, speed brakes are still out, indicated here. Everything should be hunky-dory. Yes, yes, yes. I think it's loading scenery and that's why it does that. Okay, leading edge. Descending nicely on the ILS. I was hoping we'd be able to see something. See the speed brakes are out. Thank you. Flaps 2. Lots of traffic here on the ground. I hope it's on the ground. We're 5 miles. Gear down. One, 4, 8. Then a full flat. And the ground is visible finally. Goodness me. Everything is good. It's fully established on the ILS. Speed brakes off. There's the runway. Hardly any wind, it's straight down the runway. At the moment we've got a crosswind of 5 knots. We are perfectly lined up. A little bit juddery. 500. Lots of scenery perhaps. Very slightly low. 400. Let autopilot do its thing. 300. 200. Autopilot is off. We'll glide this in a bit. 50. 30. Come on. 20. Oh, auto throttle. We need to land. And we're going around.
Too low, gear. Too
Thank
low.
you. Gear up.
Too low, gear. Too low, gear.
Full throttle. Okay, so we are manual now. try and stay below the weather while we do this, which is not strictly correct. So we're going to fly back down the opposite direction, to left downwind, and bring it back in as quick as we can. Little place here we're down on the left called Messy. It's not Lionel. Hey. Beautiful approach. I forgot auto throttle. Auto throttle makes it almost impossible to land. So we're downwind for 8 right. On the map, other aircraft I can see: Cathay Pacific 747, Royal Emirate E190, a Mosquito, no, it's a Cessna 208. Okay, 200 knots. It was a bit busy on the road. Le Périphérique. Le Périphérique. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. Okay, we can start the right turn, crosswind, more flaps. Yes, I know. Complaining about something. What is the complaint? Okay, crosswind.
Airspeed low.
Okay. I didn't put the gear down. Didn't put the spoilers down either. What's going on?
Airspeed low.
Okay. Here we go. We're turning back. So runway heading. Thank you. Bank angle. Completely manual now.
Bank angle.
And gear is down. Flaps full. Slightly to the right. Just about to see the ground. Ah. Okay. Let's see if we can correct this.
Bank angle.
This poor airmanship. I've lost the throttles. Got number 1 engine. Coming back online. There's the runway. We're at the right height.
Bank angle. Airspeed low.
Now we'll go 08 left. Both throttles are back. Gear down and locked. Full flaps. 148. We are in control. So everything you've seen up until the approach was pretty good. I lost the thrust levers for some reason. Okay, try and get back on the centre line. No call outs. Nice and gently throttle to idle.
10.
Reverse thrust full. Okay, so we landed on 08 left. We may as well go off here. Look at the beautiful aeroplanes. Well, according to that, the landing rate was that. Personally, don't believe that. Let's have a look outside. Where are we going to go? We'll go in a little amongst the Air France. What are they? A330s. That's a 787, I believe. We'll go next to Korean. And LL, one of the most horrid liveries. There we go, folks, we have arrived. So, I'm not going to shut the engines down just yet, because I want to look at the replay. Just to see how bad that really was. Okay, we're on the deck, safe and sound. Have a look at the replay.
80 knots.
We'll pause it there.
Traffic.
Okay, this is the first approach. Although it's not, because it's dead. Well, sorry folks, that's the end of the stream. The sim has crashed. going on. That's it, I'm afraid. The simulator has crashed. Let's see if this continues. In case you didn't know, Charles de Gaulle is 392. Transition altitude is given by ATC. And here we go, descending now. We're pretty much on a straight line now into Charles de Gaulle. Got a bit of a kink right and left. So Mopar, flight level 100, see the green banana. So the aircraft is managing this perfectly. It's not told us to decelerate yet, but we're only doing 0.508. Oh, there's a gap in the cloud. Ah, Lord Nimon is moving. Clouds are looking pretty good. There's a huge great thunderhead there. Towering cumulonimbus. Black as your hat over here. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Now there is a right turn. So hopefully we're going to avoid that. Well, we might as well take this down to 4,000 because so the banana, the green banana, will be telling us when we're going to reach the altitude that is set in the MCP. We now will manage that. Aircraft slowing down nicely on its own as well. Bossman 69. It's a new one. Virtual wind. Who are those guys? I'd like to turn right before we go through that thundercloud. So we're going to turn right in about 15 miles time. Right, so this aircraft so far has performed beautifully, despite me. Could do with a cup of tea. The hosties are not doing their job. Okay, 11,000, just past 12,000.